Oh, how we doing? What's on? How is everybody doing tonight? Hopefully, we're doing very, very well. Hopefully, tonight is treating everyone the way you deserve. Hopefully, it's just as special as what it should be. Sorry, grabbing phone cords. Had to reach down to grab it. So, what's going on with everyone? So good. Absolutely. That's good to hear. I went to my niece's birthday party today. It was really nice. It looked like she was having a fun time. The kiddo was having a good birthday. Ooh, your nose is healing. That is awesome. I am so happy with that. You were having a bit of a rough go there, so I'm glad to hear that it is now feeling better. I am glad to hear it. Sorry, I'm finishing up the social media posting. Thousand things to post on. One day I'm just gonna have a social media manager, and they're just gonna go ahead and post all these things for me. Be great. I don't want to do it anymore. But tonight we are nearing the end, guys. We're getting closer. We're almost there. We don't know how much longer we have. The series will be at least for this chapter. Let's jump on in. Let's get to our plans. Hello, everyone. Crazy Walmart.
That was also the place where I lived at, where I had my original like $3,000 collection of figures and video game shit stole. So
Jesus.
That does not sound like a good time at all.
no, it was not. But some good things came out of it. He got my wife out of the living situation he was in with her abusive stepfather. So
Well, that is,
it's fair trade.
yeah.
Only fair trade about me working Black Friday is I get to dress up as the Grinch. And that way, if I'm grumpy with customers, I can play it off as I was being the Grinch.
There
Are
you
we
go.
talking
We're just
Jim?
in character.
We talking Jim Carrey Grinch or Cumberbatch?
Huh? Oh yeah, I forgot Cumberbatch did the Grinch, the cartoon one.
Yes, you did.
Neither one. Go ahead.
Special from like the 90s?
No,
Jim Carrey
No,
did the
they-
live
they
action, and no, they redid the cartoon.
Yeah.
The people that make the Minions and all that did their version of it and had Benedict Cumberbatch play the Grinch.
I didn't know that existed, okay.
Yeah.
I think the TV special when I think the animated one.
I'm doing TV special, kind of. It's like, it's a onesie that I got from work, and I am wearing that to work. Everyone's dressing up, or at least anyone who wants to participate. Plus, I get free lunch.
Nice.
It's just pizza. Just pizza.
Cool.
Yeah, it's just pizza, but working an
It's better
8-hour
than nothing.
shift. 8-hour shift with free lunch? Fuck yeah.
Yeah. It's much better than nothing.
Well, they make sure our break room is filled with snacks anyways that anyone can have. They get good snacks, so.
Well, for all of our people who are watching here and who may have missed last week's episode / missed, yes.
Don't forget to post your link in your chat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pit in the pit.
Yep.
While you do that, This stream is a charity stream today, guys. We are doing a charity stream for Toys for Tots, which Rose and Roland are hosting. If you donate, you'll be entered to win a $20 game, and all the donations go to help Toys for Tots, which Rose and Roland will be doing a little video of them getting all the gifts and dropping them off.
And you get your name put on one of these cool ornaments here, and you can put on this Christmas tree here.
And we've reached the goal of $300. We are over that.
We are over that. We are at 310. But the more you guys give, it means the more stuff we get to buy the kids. And I don't care whether I show up with $300 worth of toys or I show up with $1,000 worth and I have to look at them like, yeah, I'm gonna need somebody to help me unload the car. Like, see the two cars there? Everything in it comes out.
Yes, two for $1,000 worth of toys.
Thankfully,
You
we
raise
don't
a
have
grant, I'll
children.
fly
so
in. And
you'll fly in and help us out.
I
At that
think we're
point, we
all.
might
give
get some
you $1,000.
bigger toys. Yeah, I think at that point we'll upgrade from going to Five Below. We'll go to like actual Toys R Us and be like, you know what? Let's load up here too.
And I think we're all flying in.
But I don't think there's Toys R Us for us anymore.
There's a few still left. There's some that reopened.
Yeah, there's a few
Don't know.
I
that
don't
pop
think
back
we
up.
have any in our area.
That's fine. We'll drive.
let's watch it.
Oh my goodness! And somebody just donated. I believe I know this is Crash. Would that be correct?
Yes.
Ah, that is a wonderful first name, by the way.
He's trying to get me playing.
I will drive over there and help too.
Everyone just magically shows up. I'm like, oh god. My social anxiety be like, oh well, we're doing this now. And Crash, what color would you like your name on the board as well?
Just give me one. I'm good with anything.
All right. And now that we are all set up, we're all good here, let's do a little recap for all of the people who may have missed the last stream and who for some reason did not think to check on YouTube to see the VODs. bad people. Last episode, our coterie was finally realizing they needed to stop following orders, that they were done just being pets. So they set off on their own. They went and got their truck modified. They called in some favors, and they went to a bar they were very, very familiar with. While they were there, Nyx and the one Nosferatu Jack went outside to have a smoke. And as they were out back having a smoke in the alley, there was a sound, an explosion, screaming, and fleeing humans running towards them. They quickly ran inside, they gathered the rest of the group, and they headed off towards that direction. But as they were going there, they could see that it was nothing but blood, chaos, and fire, as local New Orleans residents had their homes firebombed and destroyed. They realized this was a distraction, so they pushed forward. They found their way to St. Louis Cemetery, where upon arrival, they found a procession of witches and vampires, all walking together, going deeper into the cemetery. As they got closer towards the older parts of the cemetery, where the gravestones are barely readable, it was discovered that Nyx's longtime friend slash mother figure, Morgana, was siding with Christina, one of the 4 hierarchy of the Autotarts faction. And Nyx tried to plead with her. She tried to get her to not go against her. She tried to hope that she could break through to her. But as she strapped Nyx down to a altar, burned her with silver, slowly started to plunge a silver dagger to her chest, Sergei had to make a choice. He decided he was going to save his friend, even if it meant that someone close to her had to die. He threw a shield, or threw a car door, kind of in a Captain America fashion. He was trying to pull back. He was hoping he wasn't going to absolutely destroy her, but the door hit, and it hit hard, leaving Morgana as a crumpled up body void of life. As
And that shield not only hit her, but it hit Nyx's emotions.
and while that fight was going on, Sable and West were in the middle of a fight with Christina. Christina was stabbing into West. She had him pretty low. He was barely holding on. But after Sable beat her down well enough and thought she could leave her subdued, she was going over to check on Nyx, and Sergei was going to tie up Christina. But hunger and the beast were best. He ended up feeding on Christina, and he fed on her to a point that is a sin amongst the men. He fed till she was completely dead, diablerizing her and stealing her precious powers. For which Max had no choice at that point. He has always followed the rules. He has always obeyed the laws of the Vampire Society. He opened fire at West, but with his newfound abilities, West got away. Rather than pursue, Max silently wished him good luck and went back to attend to Nyx. Thank you, Richie, for the follow. Thank you so much. But as they were comforting Nyx, as they were trying to help her process everything that just happened, and Sable had called to clean up the room, Max got a message telling him that attack on the sanctuary. They sped off as quick as they could. They dropped off Nyx in the witch's quarters, where she could have the witches help take care of Morgana's body, as well as heal the very ominous black magic in her stomach. And as Max, Sergei, and Sable arrived at the sanctuary, it was ablaze. The windows blown out. It was on fire. And a single person walked out the front door. I say person. They were charred, blackened, still slightly smoldering. After they were quickly put out, they realized it was Juliet Tarr, the vampire in charge of the council here. She whispered the prince had been here and they were kidnapped. And as the group went to try and find them, they saw a black SUV speed off into the night with Erica, Derek, and Griffin. They laughed and cheered on and waved them goodbye as they drove off. Before they got fully out of sight, they could see that the prince stuck her head outside of the car. They realized she was kidnapped. The group realizing that there was nothing else they could do tonight, the sun fast rising, and realizing that they are outmanned completely. They retired back to Max's home, preparing for the fight ahead, preparing for what they were going to do. Not even Max was truly sure. That is where we left off. Max, I believe you had a special request from me earlier before the stream.
Absolutely. So, feeling very. So,
You're slightly cutting out. Is that try to check the mic?
sure.
All right, give us another try. Then. Lost Max all together.
Hello, hello.
There we go. We hear you.
Yeah, and if you need me to, I can.
You can.
Test, test.
Yep, I hear.
Let me know when.
Say the phrase, I like big bootied girl.
I do like big booty girls.
Perfect. That came out perfectly clear. Here we go.
Just like what's better than booty?
I
It's
mean,
a
I'm a boob person, but
well, they're not mutually exclusive.
that is
You
true.
tend to have the other.
Very well. It seems the mic issue is fixed. Go ahead.
So Max is going to the basement. It has a literal padded cell in the basement where this is a little routine. I don't like to do, but it is helpful and powerful. So I have a vessel, ready to go. She injects herself with we're gonna call them narcotics. It doesn't matter. It's gonna be. And then I feed on them in my somebody.
I do apologize. It seems you keep cutting out again. And for Rowan, I can hear all of you down there.
Let me try to restart this.
Gotcha. Hello, Sniffer. Hello, hello. Welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? Yes, Sniffer! Welcome to the party here. We are having our fun with our Vampire the Masquerade. We are currently dealing with a bit of an audio bug. We're having a slight issue there. So we are missing one member. You'll be back shortly. Doing good. How about you? Doing great. We are on chapter 6 of our 8-part series. So we're almost there. We are doing these for Toys for Tot, and we have been pushing very, very hard to make it through. We actually reached our goal last stream where we hit $300. But we are still pushing forward because you know what? Any more that we can raise for kids, I'm happy to do. Shut up. So, but if I'm a little too quiet, you guys, I do apologize. It is because being a story player, I am being a little more silent, trying to keep the game rolling.
Let's try that. Test, test.
Sounds better. And indeed, 300 chip.
Hey, it's for the kids, so it's for a good cause. The only reason I'm telling you that is because it's giving me an opportunity to talk at length. Rose.
It's weird. It like sometimes clips off like the end of your words.
Okay, let me see. Let's try this. Test, test.
That sounded pretty good.
I changed my input sensitivity to automatically determine input sensitivity. So if that helps, then that's great.
Oh, that is working great. Nothing clipped off. That was
Baller.
fantastic.
My
All
end,
right.
my fault. Apologies.
It's okay.
Um,
Audio issues happen. Part of being
right.
streamers.
Focus and scene. So yeah, Maximilian, He will. He will inject some hallucinogenic drugs into this willing vessel, drain the blood, and activate Auspex 2 while burning through as much of it as possible, letting the bloody drug cocktail course through his veins and try to remember as much as I can. See what we can
Abs-
see.
Absolutely. Now, are you doing this as of the previous night and doing this before going to sleep, or are you doing this as of
If I have time, I'll do it the night before.
we're
All
gonna
of
rule
my
it as night before.
all of my wounds are very fresh. Not my physical wounds, but my emotional wounds. It seems like we're taking one step forward and two steps back, and I have my back against the wall, and thus the group has their back against the wall. So
Gotcha. Thank you so much for the alerts, Nipper. Absolutely. And I believe last time we did one of your premonitions, you had to roll, correct?
I do. It is a rouse check, and it will be resolve and auspex.
Very well. Go ahead. Let's give us that roll check for rouse check. And also, for anyone who is not familiar with Vampire the Masquerade, if you do have questions, absolutely put them in the chat and we will address them to the best of our knowledge. I have two players here who are very well versed in this game. So if I don't know the answer, they'll have it.
And same goes for my chat as well. Put your questions in the chat and I will voice them for the group.
So I failed my rouse check. I rolled a 2.
Alright, so your hunger has increased to level 2.
Thank you. I will mark that down.
Seems
And-
the beast is starting to growl more into your ear as you are feeding on this vessel. A little harder to stop. Still have enough strength to stop.
Oh, that's rough too because we need it. We need a win. I rolled 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. 5 successes. Sorry. 7, a 6, a 0, and a 0.
Well, it's a good amount of successes there.
With a critical in there.
Is there anything in particular you were trying to describe?
I am never looking for something in particular. The visions, sometimes they come as like lightning bolt flashes, and you should go and do this right now. Sometimes they come as puzzles. Sometimes they're fucking completely fake, and they leave me on wild goose chases.
Well,
The dice roll was to have a vision. The vision has happened, and then after that, it's all up to the storyteller.
all right. Well, let's have a little fun here. In this moment, as you are feeding on this vessel, as the drugs that you have fed them are coursing through their blood, now coursing through you, as you let go, fighting, your head snaps back, almost in a Wednesday type style. Straight to the sky, your body goes stiff. In those moments, you see a flash. The ghost that you've been seeing around your manor, you've been seeing in the crystal ball, is there again. You're whispering something. You can't fully make it out. As you're looking at them, you see the prince down on their knees, shackled, bloody, their throats slit, but they are still alive. They are crying tears of blood. They do not look like they are. Your vision snaps again. You see an image of an elderly black man who almost reminds you of that comic book hero Blade. But it looks like this is Carl. See old church. It's decrepit. It has flames burning. Lanterns outside are taken ablaze. You see Crash, or you see Sergey interlock in combat with a bigger figure. You see Sable fighting against her. Doesn't seem like it's going very well. Finally, hear that spirit in your ear. Will you, sir? Did you hear those words in your ear? You snap back, crumple to the ground, heaving heavily. Your visions are gone. Turn back.
And I'm going to lie there and shake and sweat for a little bit.
Your vessel comes over to you, seeing that they have been willing and they know what the situation is. Sir, are you all right? Were the visions too much this time?
I I don't know. I never know. Um no, it's time for bed. We need to end this night.
He bangs on his door. Two of your security come in. They escort you out. They tend to him. They get him his evening meal, get him some water to well, and they help him clean up. As you are escorted back upstairs to and I will assume that well that now everybody it is a brand new night. The war of the previous night is all over the news today. People all over the city of New Orleans heard about it. The flames, the fire. The local government are calling it a terrorist act, and a bunch of vandals decided they were going to take celebrations of Halloween way too serious, caused a riot in the great. There's no mention of vampires, and there is no mention of the firebombing of the mansion. But each one of you arrives. It is going to be somber. Now I'm going to need a rouse check from everybody.
Success.
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 Failure.
Ooh,
I am at 3 hunger dice. I really need to feed.
indeed you
I
are.
think in my head.
That you do. As you come downstairs, find your companions around the fireplace. They're looking somber. Crash is staring in. Sergey is staring into flames. Swear to God. Sergey is staring into the flames, looking very disheveled and hurt by what happened. Nix, have you finally made your way back to the mansion, back to the house?
I am still at the witch's quarters. I am sleeping in the basement for of Madame Laveau's granddaughter's place. Like she has a special room because I've had to stay there a couple times, and I'm there, still upset and everything. And I'm waking up from there,
Very well.
just in a mood.
We will get to you in a second. The other three of you, Sergey is staring into the flames, kind of regretting his actions from the night before. Also, understand he hadn't have done it. Nix would have been dead. Christina probably would have killed West and continued on her tirade, trying to summon the boa across. Sable is adjusting her lapels of the jacket, flexing, making sure that the brass knuckles should die. fit well. She's pissed. She has never failed a mission. There has never been an attack again. She may have her own will. She is bound to the council. See them shattered. See the last remaining member of the council now having been dragged off so that way they could hopefully heal. And the prince was stolen. Sable is ready to fight. Not going to take much. Max, as you come down the stairs, and the beast is gnawing at you hear it screaming in your head, screaming that you failed. You should have given. That you should have let the beast take control. Enough with your silly rules. Enough with these foolish games. You think you can be all noble. But your nobleness has led to death. As you enter the foyer, you see that same spirit. It's in the room near Sir. As you walk in, it smiles towards you, turns into a mask.
Max is kind of rubbing his eyes in a very human behavior. And not gonna lie, he looks bad. Circles under the eyes. Again, not something you'd expect from a vampire, but it looks like he pulled an all-nighter or went on a bender or something. Something. Good evening, everybody. We're waiting on one, right?
She is yet to arrive as of right now, but yes.
All
Sorry,
right.
he doesn't say anything. He's just staring in the fire, still spinning the ring he got from the witch's shop.
I won't address him, but I will go over and put my hand on Sergei's shoulder as I address the entire room. Hey, we gotta move. What can we do right now? Right now, Sable, do you have any contacts with the local police? Sergei, do you have any contacts with the local ruffians, gangs, anything? Um, I'll send Nyx a text, see if she can't hit up some witches. And then I got to get on Google and find out where this church is.
I'm going to send messages to two groups of people. I am aware of some cops and payroll that I'll shoot messages to, and I will shoot a message down to select contacts in the underground.
Awesome.
Yeah, Sergey will get out his little Nokia brick phone and make a call to some of his friends, see if he can put together maybe some kind of safe place or something like that.
Very well. Two of you calls up to contact. And as you're doing this, there is a knock on the door.
We'll let the valet get it.
As the valet goes to open,
But somebody, not us.
very well. As the valet opens the door, you for a moment have this moment of fear snapping back to your vision. You hear loud, heavy, black combat. You see leather pants, a plated vest, long black. As you look towards the face, it is Carl. He has come in carrying a sword on his back, guns at his waist, two pistols on his hip, two straps around his chest, feeling semi-automatic weapon. He has got clips all on a utility belt around his waist. he looks to you. Looks like you guys had some trouble, to be heard.
Max walks across the room, almost tears in his eyes. I grab Carl by the hand, shaking it vigorously. I'll even go so far as to I'll shake with my right hand and I'll put my left hand lovingly on his face and I'll just tell him, Carl, you have no idea how happy I am to see you right now. And then kind of get myself back under decorum.
He smiles and he pats you on the shoulder. Well, you did us a favor. You earned our respect. You have earned. We're here to help you see this issue to the end. We may not like you, Camarillo, but you know what? You came through. You got Sophia back to us. Tell your little bat friend he's good. He can come by our bar anytime he wants. Now it's time that we help you go get the situation under control. And as you two converse, talks to you and he explains ways he can help. Let's cut on over to Nyx. Nyx, you awaken in a dark cellar. It's not damp and it's not smelly, but it is definitely a secret hiding place that if it wasn't for the fact that you, Mrs. LeBeau's granddaughter, knew it was here, this would not have been something you could ever have found on your own. No one would find. You awaken, find a single solitary candle burning. That.
So I crawl out of the casket I was in, and I just sit there for a moment, wondering if what happened last night really did happen, and just sense of doubt and dread of like, am I doing the right thing? Am I really cut out to be what I am, who I am trying to be? And just sit there for a little bit, and I hear my phone go off, and I kind of ignore it for a little bit. Well, I grab it and shoot a text off to Max saying, "No go on witches. They're taking a night of abstinence in honor of Morgana. They won't be any help. I'll be over as soon as I can." And I just sit there for a little bit, and then get up and walk, grab the candle and walk out up into the shop.
Before you get up and grab it, stuck there in your thought, vision of last night playing cricket. Feel a slight hint. You feel that where it was, there is no longer no. There is a scar, which is weird. Drink as a vampire. You don't scar. You just heal. That wound has scarred, leaving a bit of a marring mark right in. It is a constant reminder of that. When you're still sitting there thinking it happened. Feel a hand. Look around and no one. You feel a ghostly hand on your shoulder. Stand up, walk out the cellar, greeted by Miss LeBeau's grandmother.
Which, by the way, I just pop out and I tell her, "I'll be right up. I'm awake. Don't worry about me." I kind of scurry back down. I'll give you time to figure that out, and then I do sense the unseen.
Go ahead and give me a roll.
Just aspects, right?
Just possible.
Success.
Success. As you look around the room, there is no one here. It is evident there are no Nosferatu in here. There are no other kindred who are hiding themselves amongst this. But as you are looking around, you you just feel the presence of magic. You know that Miss Sherry's shop is filled with tons of magic. There are always spirits that linger here, but there are none that are visible.
By the way, I just reread my thing. I was supposed to add wits and resolve. Not that it matters, I successed anyways, but I I was supposed to be adding those this whole time.
We'll keep that as a future note.
Yeah. So that would have been 6 dice.
Oops.
Whoopsie.
Moving forward.
That's some hella resolve.
I, I, you and helped me with that. And I think we did some pretty good resolve. I have like 3 points in resolve.
Are you going to be re-emerging from the basement?
Yes, I will.
Very well. As you re-emerge from the basement, Miss Sherry greets you and she takes you in her hand. My child, how are you feeling tonight? Are you feeling any better? How was that wound on your chest?
The wound on my chest hurts still. It's scarred over, which is weird. That's not normal. But I deserved it. And I'm still not okay. I'm still not okay.
She smiled and very lightly puffs you up the back. Now listen here, you. We don't talk like that. Ain't nobody deserved what done happened that night. But you did what you had to make sure everything was gonna be okay. That is how it goes. I don't want to hear none of this blaming yourself. You are a good girl. You did right by everyone. Even if you don't think so, it is good to know that Morgana is not able to hurt anyone no more. Her twisted visions will not haunt anybody.
I just should have tried harder.
Sweetheart, you
I
did
don't
what
you
could.
don't you dare slam me upside the head again. I'm watching you.
Instead of smacking you upside the head, she smiles and pulls you close. Ends up hugging you, holding you in her arms. I ain't gonna smack you. I want you to know I love you, child. It's gonna be alright.
Thank you. By the way, heads up. Um, I don't deserve a favor, but I might need a favor later. My friends wanted to ask if the witches could help. Right now, I'm assuming everyone's taking a night of abstinence for Morgana. But if I reach out to you, think you can put the word out that we need them?
She smiles, points towards the front. Why don't don't you take a step outside?
Well, fine. If you wanted me out that bad, fine. And I just give her like a a hint of a smile, knowing, hoping she knows I'm trying my best to feel better.
She places a hand on your back and the scene that you see before you, it brings blood tears to your eyes. There are a dozen witches standing there, waiting for you. She whispers in your ear, child, for what you did for us, we all are in this. We gonna help you get that lady back. You did right by us. We may have our issues with your kind. That don't mean we gonna turn our back on our own. That evil little shit, that Christina gal, she done did wrong. It's time that all of her little friends learn what happened to UMass, New Orleans witches. We are all.
Oh, shit. Take a quick picture. Tell everyone if I pose really quick, do something really cool. Take a picture, send it over to Max and go, never mind, we got some backup. And then I turn to I turn to Madame Laveau's granddaughter, and I just give her a hug and tell her, thank you. I appreciate everything you've done to me, for me, and I can never repay you. But I gotta head out over, meet everyone, so we can kick some ass. Those bitches are gonna fucking pay.
She pulls you in close, and she kisses you on the lips. Not a sensual romance, but just a gentle, soft. She whispers in your ear, also, there's someone who still doesn't seem like it's too much. Go take care of business. You're gonna be right here when you get.
No, you gotta be right here right now. What the fuck are you talking about?
Ah, no, 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 no. You know I don't tell things. On your way. On the way.
Fine, and I flip her the finger jokingly, and I'm like, you know I'm gonna bug you later. And I rush off.
You get them big old bimbo titties out of here, alright? You're distracting the
You
rest of these people here. You get that little
And
ass
I
out of here.
turn around really quick and shake him and go, you know you like him.
And with that, you set off towards Max's home. Smile. You arrive a few minutes later. As you see, there are a dozen Nosferatu, all with their hoods pulled up, standing out in the front lawn. You recognize one as Jack. He looks up and he sees you. He smiles. Well, if there ain't something beautiful to see tonight.
What the fuck is this shit, Jack? You have a party? You fucking didn't give me a heads up so I can be here? What the fuck going on?
Well, you and that little bat friend of yours, Wes, right? Well, it seems y'all
Yeah.
brought Sophia back to us last night. Well,
Fucking shit. I knew it. Told you.
we're here with Carl tonight. Because we've decided that we gonna help you get rid of them bitches. But we gonna help you get your prince back. Because this was an attack on everyone. And we ain't tolerating no more. Why don't you head on inside?
I will, and I start heading in, and then I turn around really quickly and give Jack a quick hug and whisper, "Don't you go fucking dying on me. I don't need none of that." And then run in.
He hugs you tightly, whispers, "Sorry for your loss." Sophia gets a little.
I let a little blood tear run down, and I go, "Thanks. I appreciate that."
Jack quickly licks it from your cheek, almost a sensual, as he ushers
Hey,
you inside.
save that for later.
Hmm. Hey, let's just make sure we get out of this first.
Fuck yeah. And I
As
just
you
walk inside.
as you walk inside, you see Max standing there with someone who looks like Blade. But they turn and look over their shoulder. You recognize that it's Carl. Anyways, as I was saying, Max, we're tired of this fight. These Autotalks, they took one of ours, they destroyed your home, they killed dozens of residents, and they harmed the witches over. I think it's time they see their way out of the forest. In fact, I think since they want to see the lower the crossroads so bad, I think we should give them a personal invitation.
Let's go hold their hands.
He
Give them a
ushers,
push.
he smiles, he ushers you towards the front door, where you see a dozen Nosferatu, equipped with assault rifles and shotguns standing in your front lawn. Figured I'd give you the
Well done.
secret squad.
Well done. You brought the A team. Nix, good to see you. Welcome back.
Uh, I'm glad to be back. Still not all the way here, but I'm back.
Listen, I understand you're not all the way here, but we need as much of you as you can muster because it's not time for grieving, it's time for revenge.
Those fuckers are gonna fucking get it. By the way, did you get my text?
I'll check my phone.
As you check your phone, you see there were a dozen witches, all posed, trying to look like really tough badasses. Some of them even doing some very casual, savvy poses with hats, slightly poked down. And you see at the bottom of the message, looks like we got help here.
Great. When it rains, it pours. All right. I'm gonna quick, while I have my phone out, Google churches near me, and then click on the images tab and scroll until I can find the church that I think resembles the one from my vision.
As you're looking, a lot of these images are of churches in their prime. They're beautiful, they're eloquent, they're fully restored and looking. As you're going, one that catches your eye. It is an old church. Deep, deep cut. It is in the bayou. Old church. It's called the Congregation of God. This church was abandoned in the early 60s. Still standing. Primarily looks wooden. It's got some siding to it, some metal siding. Large spire on the top. Houses a very old bell. Has a graveyard off to the side. Looks like a kitchen.
Uh, um, Awesome, awesome. Hey, Sable, can I borrow you for a second?
Of course, what can I do for you?
I'll text her over the, whatever, share. Hey, this is the location. This is where we're headed tonight. All hands on deck. Can you get me any information on this building? Blueprints, deeds, ownership, anything that could give us an advantage.
Of course, I'll see what I can do. And I
Excellent.
will shoot out that message to the exact same crew of people I shot out the original message to, just kind of as an update.
Very well. And while you're doing that, go ahead and give me a resolve and streetwise roll. While you're doing that, Carl looks over at your phone. He sees and he looks. Ah, congregation of God, huh? You picked a good spot. Ain't no one out there who really goes around. Some say it's cursed.
I am spending one willpower just for the record.
Very well. Make sure you mark it off.
Will do. 4 successes, 1 failure.
4 successes. As you send out those text messages, within a matter of moments, you get back a picture of the building. You get a layout of how the first floor, how the rectory, how the sub basement.
I am going to forward that information to a group message with everybody in the coterie.
And as everyone is looking at this, you can see that the entrance to the secret sub basement is hidden underneath the altar in the center of the church. Awesome. It also seems that in the rectory, where, the priest would normally be before Mass, it seems that there's a spare door, but it doesn't seem to connect.
We'll keep that in mind for sure. I want to make sure Carl has that information too.
Yes, he is looking over it with you, looking at your phone. He looks, he's like, I don't really carry a phone. I got rid of it a few years ago after that in the whole fight that happened before. Didn't like being tracked. But I know where this place is. We'll get there.
All right, and now we have to talk about the hard part. I have it on good authority that tonight's going to be very violent and confrontational. And Sergey, you specifically, my friend, you're going to have it cut out for you. You're the big guy. They're going to target you.
So I know like Brujas, they like let their emotions go and get angry and shit, but like when I thought about Sergey, I thought about he was like he talks a lot of shit, makes a lot of jokes, but Max has been long enough. He knows that when Sergey gets quiet, he's extremely pissed, and he's not saying anything. He's not acknowledging anything right now. Like he hears you, but he's completely tunneled in.
And Sergey, I want you real quick. Roll me 10 dice.
10 plain or any blood?
All plain.
Let me see here. Only 3 successes.
I'm going to spend a willpower to reroll.
I will. How many can I reroll?
Up to 3.
That takes me to 4 successes.
4 successes. As you are moving away from the fireplace, still solemn and quiet, You head back upstairs, go to your closet, you pull open the door. Inside your closet, there is a large hammer, almost a sledgehammer. If it wasn't for the fact the head just seems a little too engraved on it, is the name of your body. Backside of it is never again.
He'll take it and just make his way back downstairs and just kind of show it to Max like shit's about to go down.
And Max just nods. Max understands, like, Sergey's ready for business.
Indeed, you've only ever seen this hammer when Sergey is very drunk in his emotions, and when you guys first moved to New Orleans.
Sable, I have a present for you.
Oh,
I will reach into my coat, jacket, whatever, and hand her the steak that I took from the very first session that we had. A guy staked himself in the park, and I've been carrying that steak.
I know.
Yeah, I've been waiting to use that steak and holding on to it this entire time. And I'm going to hand it to Sable and say, my friend, tonight's the night. Lucian will be there, and only one of you are walking away.
I'm going to nod, and I am going to put it in a pocket.
Very well. This group is well armed, have allies awaiting you in the front lawn. You have allies waiting you at a single word. And Max, hmm, give me a wits and yeah, give me a wits roll.
Two successes, a 7 and a 6.
It's very faint, but it sounds like you can hear a slight screech as the letter drops in front.
Oh, we definitely have to check that out. Go pick up the letter and read it out loud in front of everybody.
Hey, sorry guys. I know that right now you're in the middle of a lot, and I know right now I am wanted and definitely under surveillance and attack. But I promised you I'd help you through this. So if you need, just screech loudly into the air. We'll be there. Hopefully, you can understand what happened. Love.
I will hold the letter into the air and say, listen, for the next 24 hours, I am lifting the blood hunt on West. If West wants to come and help us rescue the prince, and we are successful rescuing the prince, then that is a boon that can be negotiated between them. But for the next 24 hours, he is off the shit list. And then I'll throw the letter into the fire.
By the way, what the fuck happened? Why is he on the shit list?
Our little Batsy friend broke one of the biggest rules of vampirism and ate one of our own.
Who was
Mind,
that?
body, and soul.
And who was that?
I don't see how that's relevant.
Because if it was the fucking bitch I wanted to fucking take out from warping Morgana's mind, then I owe him a big favor too, and I'll speak on his behalf to get that absolved.
Duly noted and appreciated.
And you can see the fire in my eyes on that.
As everyone is setting to get ready to head out the door, Sergey, you see three very large black escalators go up. There's about 16 to 20 Russians step out. Many of them have assault rifles. Most of them have cigars in their mouth. You see one man walking up the steps. He is carrying a large, spiked, and barbed wired bat. Sergey!
Oh, privet, brother. Good to see you after all these years.
Good to see you too. So I hear that there's a problem. I hear
We,
that it is going to be bloody. You want our people in the middle.
maybe not middle, maybe just around perimeter, make sure no one gets by. This is going to be some real, how do you say, 1960 style shit going on.
He smiles quickly. You didn't even realize he was about to smile. He reached out with lightning speed. He grasped your arm, predator style handshake. And you did not think to call me first? I am hurt.
I must admit I am in not too good mental state right now. But if you wish to bring your men in, we will accept.
And you
Just,
realize in that moment he ripped your arm tight like that. He's no longer
I see, brother, you have a little something in you too.
Ah, Mother Russia left me with more than one gift.
Very well, then you must go. You need to speak to Max. He will hook you up with where you're going and what you'll need to be doing with your men.
Ah, which one is Max?
He is sharp-dressed man over there. Kind of small, but good in a fight.
Ah, you, skinny man. Where we needed.
Oi, hey, you bring it in, bring it in. I'll include him in our little group huddle.
As he steps through the front door, he has to duck. He ducks and then stands into the room. He is towering. He stands at almost 7 foot tall. He looks like if you took a tank and made him a human.
Whew. Buddy, I'm glad you're on our side.
He is good people, Max.
Let's take a look at this. We'll lay out any plans that we have, any, like, again, if we found blueprints, if we found anything that could be online. Let's take a look and see what we can see. Let's come up with a plan of attack.
As you all head into the dining room, one of your servants brings out a laptop for you and puts up a tablet so everyone can see, and pulls up the schematics that were sent to you, as well as the address of the church and pictures of it. And while this is going on, I will mention that the people from the SUVs have now piled inside, and all of the Nosferatu who are outside, out front, have cloaked themselves, but you know they are still out.
Whoever brought us the laptop, I'm going to ask them. I'm not going to ask them. I'm going to order them. Uh, hey, while we're planning this out, time is of the essence here. I need you to ring up sustenance. So ask everybody in here their preference, and then get it figured out. I don't care whose havens you have to raid.
As you are saying this, he acknowledges. Carl looks at him. Give a call to the bar. Tell them to send up a few.
Thank you, Carl.
Of course. As you all are
Yeah, and then we'll
discussing,
kind of take a look. Yeah.
as you guys
And
are
I'll type it.
discussing, there will be bodies readily available soon. But for now, I'll let you guys take it.
I look at Max and I just go, none for me tonight.
You gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. This for me is, I'm gonna partially be mourning, so this is how I'm gonna do it.
All right, I believe you, but just understand that we got some business to do, and then we're here for you.
I appreciate it, but right now business comes first.
Truer words have never been said. I would prefer that we all go in as the most aggressive front-facing force that we possibly can in a show of strength. I don't know if they know that we're coming. I don't know if they have spies amongst us or in the area. I'm sure once we get closer, they'll understand that we're in the vicinity. So I think we should just get in Sergei's bitchmobile and run him the fuck down.
Let them know we come. It will not change what we do.
Our
He
priority.
most likely correct. They most likely know what we're doing already.
They've been ahead of us every step of the way. I tried to do something very stupid to try to give us a heads up. I think we have the best advantages we can.
As
Anything we're
long
not
as-
ready for, Sergei can punch.
Remind me to order vodka after all of this.
No punching tonight. No guns tonight.
As you say this, the very, very tall Russian king, Dmitri, points to you. It's in the car. I like you. I like the little one.
I just look over at them, at the guy who said they're in the car. I go, do you got a pretty heavy duty pistol you can give me?
He has everything.
As he
As
sa-
much as I. Oh, sorry.
as Sergei says this, he looks at everyone, and he looks directly towards Max. Now, okay? I'm going to show something. I do not want anyone to freak out. But there were some human hunters that were up in our area, that were up in the upper parts of Louisiana. And well, we took this off one of them. And he pulls out from his waistband a very large looking pistol. It looks almost like a Desert Eagle. He sets it, or he goes to set it down, and then he stops for a moment and slides the clip down. As you are looking at it, these bullets have a liquid in them. They're a shiny bluish, but slightly has a red tinge to it as well. Fluid. From what I've known, these these are vampire killing guns. Don't worry, we took care of the rest of the hunters, but this was one of the guns I salvaged. And hello, Karasu. What's going on?
I slowly reach over for the gun and go, "This is mine. No one else is taking this, and if you do, you will not have fingers."
He reaches over and just pats you on the You have fire. You remind me of third wife. Get it?
You better have stopped at that third wife.
I thought it was fifth wife.
Well, third wife died. Fifth wife, she's still pissed.
I wonder what you did to piss her off. Just know you better not fucking piss me off.
Don't talk about it. That's why I'm down here in New Orleans. And I can hear it.
That's alright. I won't ask if you don't tell.
And as everyone is going over the plan, everyone is marking up things. Carl is offering his insights on what he knows about this church, when it went out of order, talking about bloodbath that had happened at this church, where over 100 parishioners found dead inside. In the words, God has failed. It was written right above the altar, kind of on that back wall. The statue of Christ stripped from the wall and left flattering on the locals never ended up cleaning it up. I mean, they cleaned up the bodies and the blood, but they never fixed the church, and instead it was marked as condemned by the local police and cordoned off. Over the years, it seems, it's just been forgotten. No one really knows about it. While you are all continuing to talk, those vessels show up from the bar. They take their assigned places at each of your sides, fitting what it is you can.
So there was this really old movie from a couple of decades ago, and this king guy was able to raise all these dead ghosts to fight for him. Is that something that your witches might be able to help us out with, Nix?
I can see, if anything, I'd be willing to help out with that too.
Like these ghosts crushed. I mean, they just smoked through the enemy armies. Like if we could get some of that, that would be insanely helpful.
Yep, and if I remember correctly, I think I watched that movie as a kid.
Carl
think I
looks
know
at
what you're talking
you
about.
immediately. Motherfucker, you talk about Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, yeah.
I swear to
Max,
God,
you
we're
are
gonna
not.
die. We're gonna fucking die.
You're not Aragorn, son of Arathorn. The fuck, man?
Listen,
No, not
Listen.
me. Nick is.
listen, I need an excuse to run up to someone and yell, "You shall not!" Us.
Carl just shakes his head. Please remember that raising the dead is still a taboo with the witches. I've had my share of times with them. Please remember they are not going to raise the dead because that is definitely against the culture.
Okay, so
Oh,
there's
good
the
God.
answer. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
Good
you.
God. Please, no more plots from a movie. I would really like not to die. And he says
Then
this, fully aware of the fact that he is dressed like Blade.
God damn it, Rose. I was gonna say, says the man dressed as Blade.
This motherfucker.
He's a cool black. Okay, shut the hell up.
Guys, I'm glad Blade's on our side. Did you guys see what happened at the end of that flick?
Yeah, I know. I know, but it's like the kettle calling the cauldron black.
And
I
as this
cannot wait.
mini argument starts, Sergey, I'll let you finish up in a sec.
I
Uh,
cannot wait till we are fighting.
as this is going on, Jack runs in the house. Hey, guys, I love that we're going over the battle plans and we're kind of figuring things out. But we're kind of burning moonlight.
I wouldn't mind burning a little moonlight. The closer to daylight we can attack, the less of a chance or desire they'll have to run away.
Ooh. Well, then, as you all continue to feed, you're discussing where to place your troops. We're gonna cut on it. Erica, the other two auto. They are inside of this church. Inside, fused, rotted, creaking. The doors have been put back. She stands at the altar. The prince, bound in chains, strapped down, in the sack. Throughout the church, it's over 50, 60 vampires in black robes. She looks out at them. Tonight, we have struck a blow at the heart of the Camarilla. We have removed their justiciars. Their council is gone. And yes, our dear beloved Christina may be gone. But by her sacrifice, we have broken the mind of the one they call Nyx. And in that same moment, we have stolen their prince. She motions towards the whose eyes, a bit of blood running down. Her very expensive dress, now torn. Her back exposed. And as the crowd is looking up this thing, Griff pulls out a whip, lashes her across the back. She screams out in pain, blood pouring down her cheeks, blood spraying from the crack of the whip. The crowd burst into cheer. Eric looked at them. When they come, and make no mistake, they will, we will put an end to them. And I have it on good authority that one of the barons of the Anarchs is coming with them. So I say tonight that we put both of these false kings in the ground. Tonight, we remove both parties from the city. And sure, later down the road, the Camarilla and the Anarchs, they'll come back. They always do. They'll come back to the city. But in their absence, we shall strive. We shall let the blood flow. We will create as many new ones as we can. So when they arrive, they are not met by a small army, but by a legion. She points to Derek, who is standing off to the side with Black. And as they walk towards the front, walk towards the altar, Lila has her spiked collar on. She has armor plating around her body, almost like a canine vest. And Eric is carrying a very, very ornate shotgun and his signature barbed baseball bat. We also, when we attacked their mansion, took one of their most sacred relics. One of the guns used in the First Inquisition, used by the Sabbat to strike down hundreds of the Camarilla. One used in the public execution of the last prince of the Western United States. I present to you the bloodbath. And he lays the shotgun in her hand. It is a very large shotgun. He almost has to kind of adjust. It is a triple barreled shotgun. It has a fully cocking system. These up here, kind of like a pump action shotgun. And that when you look at the barrels, they are large enough that you could fit a child's hand in the barrel of it. He sets down a box of what looks like mini incendiary grenades. When they arrive, and after their numbers have dwindled, they will wish that they had never come here. Now gather yourselves, gather your familiars, and gather your ghouls, and prepare this place for the war that will end the crowns. Blood will flow! And with that, we cut back over to you all. The crowd cheers, shout, and they can hear outside of the church. More cheers, and more yelling. Have we started wrapping up?
Yeah. I said my piece about, let's go in aggressive and hard. I think we should just go in as a flying V formation with Sergey leading the charge.
Hold on. I forgot. I gotta ask someone something. Hey, Ray!
And as you say this, he spirits himself out from your back pocket. And it feels like he squeezes your ass a little bit. Hey! There's that good-looking girl.
Ray. I got a question for you.
Yes, I'll fuck you.
As much as I could use that right now, not the time for that kind of fun.
All right, go ahead.
You want to go out and play? And not with me?
Ooh. It's Gabby time?
Debbie time. You want to get some friends together and come and do some stabby?
Yeah, we get there.
Okay.
And I'm going to
And I.
give a fun fact. Nix is the only one who's known this. Ray Ray wasn't just a musician. Many, many decades in the early 20s, here in New Orleans, the city was plagued by a series of murders. There were dozens of bodies. Were left dead, void of blood, outside of concerts, outside of bars, strewn about the streets, all with weird brand. It wasn't until almost the mid 1930s, finally the culprit involved was caught. It was a famous jazz singer, Ray Ray Ramon. Brand left on people's heads was from the lighter that he's always carried. He was caught, transferred a bit of himself into that lighter. The very one Nix always keeps off. You know, I think I can find the old gang. It's been a little while. We've gotten out, man. A good time.
Well, you don't get going good and quick. But before you go, I show him the picture of where we're going. You remember where this is?
Oh, we gonna go play on the big stage.
Hell
Ooh.
yeah, we're playing on the big stage, and you better bring a fucking party.
Well, I'll bring the other four. You know I didn't really deal with many ghosts, but I can get the gang back.
Please do, because I am out for murder.
Any rules?
Just one. Don't hurt the dog.
Yeah, we like dog. We like dog. Dog was cool.
Then you
He has an
then
evil
you'll be
look
good.
in his eye. Are there
And
any other rules you wish to apply? Because you knew that his bloodlust wasn't very easily satisfied. And letting him off leash, it could be a dangerous moment.
Also, Ray Ray, you better not fucking touch anyone here. And that's anyone here. Not just the four of us, but everyone in this room. And you better fucking not touch the fucking witches. Or so help me God, I will do an exorcism from here and to hell on this fucking lighter and make sure you don't fucking come back.
Fine. I
Hey, Nick,
stabby
Nick.
stabbed him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk up close to Nyx, put my mouth right next to her ear, and whisper, "The canine is under our protection too."
That's why I said don't touch the dog.
Awesome. I didn't hear that part.
And Ray
oh.
howls a little bit and he sighs. Fine. I will stab only the other people.
Also, there's one probably gonna be tied up. Don't touch her.
Don't hurt the tied up thing. Okay. You know what? When
And
we
the
get
dog.
there, you just point. You point and I stab. Okay?
How about I point and you don't stab?
Okay, no stabby point. Okay. Bye. He
Other than
whisked
that-
off into the night,
You're good. Sorry.
All right, then you guys are good. What
Sergey's gonna
is
look
our
at
group
Max
doing?
and Sergey's gonna look at Max and be like, "There's your army of ghost aircorn."
I wouldn't rather have anybody else by my side. Let's go fuck these bitches up.
And as everyone starts to exit the building, Carl, who is still kind of standing there with his mouth open, just looks like, "Is no one gonna talk about the motherfucking ghost that we just saw? Y'all act
on,
like this
Blade.
shit's normal."
This shit is fucking normal. Now fucking let's fucking go. I want to fucking kill.
God damn you white people, you fuckers crazy. All right, in the cars. Out.
He's on our side. Shotgun.
I call the machine gun on top, and I stick my new little friend in my back, in my pant pocket where I can easily pull it out.
Are we taking our previous ride, or is Sergey's truck fixed up yet?
As you arrive outside, you see that Sergey's truck is out. It looks like it's had
Awesome.
a good bit of work done. It now has an extended row of seating. It doesn't have a machine gun on the top, but it has
Fuck.
a roll cage inside. The tires are much larger. There is a push rod on the front of the vehicle. The cab, or the bed, now has a cover over it. And it looks like glass on it is armor. There's a little
By the
note sitting in the driver's seat. It's from Wes to Sergey. Thought you might want this. Have fun!
By
Very
the way,
nice, Batman.
That's a
I
great
totally.
point. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
By the way, I almost totally forgot about Ray until you were doing your little montage about the other people were doing. I was like, I can ask Ray.
I will absolutely send West a text. And just, hey, we're going to get the fuckers that fucked with us. You in?
You get,
Send.
yeah, no die, right?
My only response will be sharing our location.
You just get a weak thumbs up looking emote with it's kind of like a confused face next to it. But it seems like he'll show up.
All we can do is hope.
I'll be right back.
Indeed.
And
While we do
before
this,
we-
I'm going to grab a drink real quick. Go ahead and...
Okay. I was just going to say that before we get in, I absolutely want to hit up our 7-foot giant guy and ask him if he has a couple of incendiary devices like grenades or something I can put in my pocket. One would be fine, two would be gravy.
Grenades would be nice.
I just know that fighting is my I'm the worst fighter in the party by far. I need something, anything to even the odds.
And I kind of want to like pull out one of the bullets and see if you could send that to him and see if he has any of those or know what it can get any more of those.
Ooh,
I am back.
Especially,
welcome back.
you might have to repeat what you said.
I
And
heard
out
something
of
about
my thing.
grenades from on David's side.
Yeah, Max was saying that fighting is his least lowest attribute. So if you could find like a grenade or some incendiary device, that would be great. If you could find two, that would be gravy.
And also seeing if our tall brother in arms has any more of the bullets that came with the gun that I
Inquisition
procured.
bullet.
Yep, the Inquisition bullets.
Well, here's a question of the grenades. Sadly, the only weaponry that was saved from the firebomb of the mansion were the ones in the back of the truck that you guys had. And there were some incendiary stuff there that Sergei had mixed up. And I will say that the weaponry was loaded into the new truck before the old one was disposed of by Sable's contacts. And to your question, Nix, Dimitri looks at you. Very sorry. It seems only had one clip. So those 10 shots, you better make them count.
Okay, and I may run back into to Max's place and grab the other gun that I had and stick it in there. Goes out. Look, do we have any other handguns? We don't, do we?
Uh, let
I
me-
only have
Sergey!
my AK.
Sergey, you
Vlad,
still have Rosie,
are
right?
Muted or something.
Yes.
Nope.
No.
No. I was saying no to Sable. Sergey's back. Sergey was AFK. Sergey is back.
We still have 357.
I need my little friend, cause I'm going in packed.
Take what you need. Sergey will not use guns tonight.
Yes. So, to recap what we had for the weapons beforehand. So we had Benny the shotgun. We had the 1911 of a 45 caliber. We had the 357 revolver, 3 9mm pistols, 4 stakes, including the 1 silver stake, so we're up to 5. The weaponry you guys got from the sanctuary. There was the Dragonfire shotgun, the AK-47 with full metal jacketing bullets, the Judge 44 incendiary revolver. Sable has their brass knuckles. And then recently, you got the 5 auto shotguns, 5 assault rifles, and 1 sniper rifle. Sadly, the machine gun was unable to come along with you just because it would not fit on the new truck with the cap, or with the bed cover. And there is still the 20 gallons of fuel and the styrofoam. We're going to say it's now down to 10 gallons of fuel, because a lot of it was used to firebomb the swamp.
So satisfying.
So I grab Judge Judy, which is the Judge revolver, sticker in 1 bra cup. Take Samantha, the other one, stick it in my other bra cup, and then put the Holy Knight in the back of my pants, where I can easily grab it.
Yeah.
Sergey, my friend. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You're going to go through it tonight. You've got a big battle ahead of you. It's my intention to be your shadow and watch your 6 the entire time. Do you want your shotgun to come into battle with us?
You can carry it. Sergey
I ask with the
wished to
utmost
make
respect, my friend.
Sergey wished to make this personal. You can carry shotgun.
Can I get up and close and personal with you, Sergey?
Yes.
Give me
this
one
is
quick second. Okay. So that is a gun. Nyx has taken to the habit of naming all of the weaponry she picks up. And that is one of the pistols she had, and she called it the Knight, and it is now in her.
Don't question the Holy Knight. The Holy Knight brings justice upon all.
Continuing forward,
I love throwing off your chat.
that threw me as well when I read that. Especially, I was in the middle of writing down all the new weaponry, and I was like,
So, like, I would assume that since me and Max have been working together for a while, that he knows that the only time I bring that hammer out is when I have a lead on the person that murdered my daughter. So he knows that this is one of the exceptions where everything's going to be personal tonight.
absolutely. Max has seen when this hammer comes out that you are meaning absolute business, and that there will be no stopping. Your Bruja rage will burn until the thing you have deemed your target as nothing but a mist coating the hammer. Also, make note that hammer is a +4 weapon.
I take one look at the hammer and go, Sergey, I know it's gonna be hammer time for you. I'm gonna let you do your thing, but you gotta let me do my thing too. They need I need vengeance.
Designate target. Sergey will leave to you.
Thank you.
But I'm going to kill over steroided muscle freak. And I'm going to kill giant. And if dog gets in way, I will kill dog too tonight.
10-4, good buddy.
With that, we have all loaded up, heading off to the bayou.
Fast and Furious, yes.
As you are going, it is a procession of large black Cadillacs and Escalades
We are
following
not subtle.
a
But
big old truck.
by the way, I sent a text out to the which I sent a text to my LeBeau's granddaughter saying with the song. Hold on, I gotta find the song. It's the Lana Del Rey song. Hold on. Never mind. Never mind. I found a better one. I'm gonna send it in the Vampire Discord channel. No, I made it easy.
Witch's Wrath by the Bridge City Center. Give me a pause here. Maybe fun. Let me turn that down a lot.
And she'll know what that means.
And as she hears this song, as she hears it, and you ride off to the mansion, everyone's stoic. Everyone's staring forward as you head out the swamp.
Max,
Heading out to the swamps. This song is playing. Our witches are loading up in their luxury sedans as they are preparing to meet you near the spell. Go ahead, sir.
Max, call Dimitri and put him on speakerphone.
Dialing him up.
Ah! What you want, little man?
There's no little man, it is me. You want me to you want to go again and make this 0-5 for you? Listen, listen,
You
brother.
think?
Listen, brother. When we arrive, I'm going to knock very loudly with truck.
Ah, knock with the truck. I
Yes,
make sure
very
mechanics took good care of your job. The front
very
should
loud.
hold.
No, I plan to strap a little extra to the front. I have 10 gallons of this sticky stuff.
You sure about that? I know I
Yes.
kinda new to the whole Kindred thing, but I thought fire bad for us. If you strap that to truck and you ram truck in building, would you not all catch fire?
Good point, Sergey. No, thanks straight. Still going to knock with the truck. Goodbye. Click.
Okay. As you click, he's sitting there looking at his phone. Fucking suka.
And when Sergey
And-
hangs up, he also goes, "Fucking suka."
And you guys can see from one of the SUVs behind you, just a big old hand just sticks out the window and a fucking thumbs up or a middle finger up, just looking at you like. Puts a small smile on everyone's face. But as you get
That's a
closer,
great note to hit the road. Nothing left to do but to do it, my friends.
and as you all are heading out, roll through the city. The police that have now been more alert in the city, they've seen this truck. They've seen the SUVs. They've seen the cars rolling behind Carl in it. And they know for a fact they are not looking at your direction at all. They didn't see a damn thing. As you get out of the city, start winding through the back roads, back ways of the swamps, Louisiana. The streetlights are scarce. Sounds of crickets, sounds of the swamp all around. As you get closer to the church, find a very large tree fallen down. You all could get out and move it. It will take some time.
Nobody's getting out. We're going around it.
You divert your way around, cutting onto a sketchy little dirt road.
I'm putting on my seatbelt, by the way.
Good answer. It is a very bumpy road. It is an old red clay road. There's dust kicking up. Everyone is bouncing around. Sergey
just let
actually
the
has
titties
to
fly.
Sergey has to slightly tuck his head down so he stops bashing his head off the top. Nyx is in the back. Her tits are just bouncing around directly pretty much in Sable's face.
Sable, I am
As-
sorry.
As Sable is, keeping herself well reserved, has a hand on her chest to keep her chest from bouncing around like a bin.
Wow, that hurt. That hurt. Ah! I'm just kidding. Oh, I yell over to Max. Hey, Max. Quick question.
Yes.
Can I try something before we just go full on in?
You've got about 4.5 minutes, I think. What do you want to try?
So I want to see if I can get close enough in there where they don't see me and try to see if I can disarm a good majority of them and have them fighting for us.
What do you think are the chances of success? I really don't want to split the party. I trust you,
Well,
though. If you say you can do it, we can slow up and let you get a head start.
hold on. Let me see.
Because we're going to walk
I
into a shit show here.
I want to try as best as I can. You guys know my pipes
And they
can
have a
work
dog.
wonders. I want to be like close. I might get up in the rafters or up. Fuck. I just want to, if you don't mind, Sergey, till we get in there. Do you mind if I go first to see how many I can serenade with a song to get them to fight for us?
I'm gonna hit on our I'm gonna hit on our radios or phones or whatever and tell the whole wagon train to pull over.
As everyone pulls over, everyone is on high alert. A few
Hey,
moments later, you hear what sounds like gunfire at the back of the caravan. One of
The
the
fuck?
cars back there is under fire. It is being shot at. You can hear what sounds like the bullet pinging off the vehicle. And it is obvious that you have been led down a trapped road.
Nix, you go forward. Nix, you go forward. If now's the
Okay.
time, now's the time. We'll cover your 6.
Okay. Got it.
And then Max is gonna sprint towards wherever Jack is.
Wait, are we sending? I was about to say, are we sending her alone? I don't know about that.
I will mention you
She
guys are right next
wants
to
to go
the.
alone. Yeah.
I will mention you guys are right next to the graveyard part of this church. You can see part of the church in the distance. You are right next to the cemetery. And it looks like that's where the gunfire is coming from. But you can't see anyone. Everyone is expertly hidden behind tombstones.
Pull this off! I've been waiting to pull this off. Okay. Another song. In same Discord.
Where are you?
Max is trying to get Jack's attention as soon as possible.
Jack has dipped out of the vehicle. He has kind of cloaked himself. He has skittered his way in almost a spider-like format up to the truck. Holy shit, guys! Holy shit, what the fuck are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing? Stopped!
Jack, focus. Jack, look at me. Look at me, Jack.
There's a lot of bullets. We need to do something.
I need 2 men. Hey, focus. Right here. Right here. I need
Hold
2
on.
men.
I yelled to Jack, fucking trust me!
I need 2 men to follow her. No questions asked.
Oh, I'm on it. And he snaps his fingers, and one of the larger Nosferatu skitters his way up to him as well. We're on it! And they are silently following behind Nix.
Hey, Jack, I need ninjas.
Cool, we got that.
Awesome.
And as you guys are running, Nix, give me a dodge, a dexterity roll, as there are bullets flying towards you. They can see that you're running. There are people in the trees who have noticed you guys running.
I was muted, just a dexterity, right?
Just a dexterity. Get the 1 blood.
2 successes.
2 successes. You dodge a few of the shots. One gets really close, kind of clips your cheek. We're not going to count it as damage because it's a minor wound. But then from behind you, you see Jack and a larger Nosferatu. Here, they start firing into the trees. And you see two vampires drop out of the trees. They hit the ground, and then they are back to invisible, covering you. And Jack whispers or yells to you, "Bitch, you fucking crazy! What the fuck we doing?"
Just fucking trust me, Jack!
I swear to God, if I get fucking shot, I'm kicking your ass.
That's fine, just fucking trust me!
Got it. Get laid. And as you guys are running, the rest of the coterie and the rest of your allies are now under heavy, heavy fire. There are now all from the graveyards. There are assault rifles firing. There are shotguns blasting in. There are very large German shepherds running through and attacking people. You can see all the Nosferatu have taken up to the trees. Carl is out there, submachine gun in one hand, sword in the other. And as one of the larger German shepherds comes at him, looking almost like a small wolf, he takes and spins expertly with his sword. He slices it directly off with its head. And he looks over to you, Max. So are we doing something here? Or are we just getting fucked?
Max pulls out the shotgun, cocks it, and is ready to go. Look over and see what Sergei's doing.
Sergey's getting back in the truck. Max, where did you put the radio?
Here with me. I'll back up into the truck and toss it to him.
Get on the radio. Dimitri,
Ah!
you hear me? You still alive? You didn't let Blade show you up, did you?
No, no. Silly old man. He'd not win this one. I kill more.
Can you provide us some cover while we move along?
Da! We take care of cemetery.
Yes, fight like it is old iron factory on Serbian plain. We went through that one time with Makiev.
And at that moment, you hear the radio hit. And you look from the back window, and you see Dmitri has stripped off his leather jacket. He is not wearing a shirt underneath. And he picks up the entire escalator and fucking throws it as hard as he can into the cemetery. You see about a dozen gravestones get pulled over and splatters of blood as this SUV just rolls through, absolutely decimating everything in front of you. How that's for death! Listen, old man, you not win this fight. I kill more. I big Russian. You little black man. I win. And you can just see the two of them smirk at each other, and they take off into the cemetery, absolutely just cleaving and smashing through people.
Problem handled, Max.
Max is jumping in the passenger seat. We have to trust him. Let's head on and finish our mission. Nix is already going out there. It's more important to give her cover than to support the troops.
Don't worry. Dimitri will live. He will take care of I tell you, me and him wrestled the bear once before we were undead.
You mean like a Chicago bear, right?
No, like a
Or like a bear
fucking,
bear.
like a fucking 900 pound brown bear. The paw was the size of my head.
Was it a brown bear or a black bear?
It was a brown bear. Kodiak.
Oh, that's not as impressive. No, I'm just messing with you, Sergey.
Wait, I thought. No, it was a polar bear.
And Fable, what are you doing in this moment?
In this exact moment, I'm shaking my head and going, the bear is not important.
Did you leave the SU or the truck, or did you just stay in?
I mean, I stepped outside when everyone else did for a moment.
And as they are getting ready to take off again, are you hopping back in the truck?
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Too
And
much
as
going on out here.
and as the boys are having their debate about this bear, Nix, you arrive at the front door of this church. There is a large set of doors here. There's at least 20 to 30, all standing here with guns aimed at you. And as you approach closer with the two guys behind you, invisible so no one sees them, you are slightly surrounded as everyone has their guns aimed.
Boys, boys! The show has arrived! I have come to bless you with a song. And I start singing it with a hit.
Performance and seduction. As I pull up the song so people know what I'm doing. The song is Gonna Get Ya by Great White, everyone.
By the way, if you'd read my notes for that, it's a bit of a manipulation kind of thing where they fall under my control. If I can make that happen.
Manipulation would have worked if they were.
Oh,
But
damn.
these are
Okay.
all vampires, blood bonded fools. It is just going to be a singing and seduction.
So, okay. I'm gonna re-roll.
Up to 3, not the blood dice.
I know.
We're on audio.
Hold on. It's fire. 2 critical successes, bitch.
So 4 successes. You're looking at this crowd, and it looks like a few towards the front start kind of lowering the gun. But most of the other ones back behind them. And as you are singing, you hear a very, very loud, heavy thudding footstep. And you see Lila barreling through the front line. And she lunges for your. Give me a dex.
Lila's a hater.
Lila is a fucking hater.
Always has been.
And I loved Lila.
I loved Lila, but Lila gotta go.
2 successes.
2 successes. She misses your throat, but she catches your shoulder. And as I will remind everyone, Lila is an above normal size Rottweiler. Probably within the 125, 150 pound range. And as she bites into your shoulder, she yanks and rips you to the ground. and you are going to take 1 superficial damage from her fang ripping into your shoulder.
I just. I pull out Judd. How far away is Max? The car, actually. How far away is the car?
As the truck starts rolling up, and the rest of those kindred who were standing at the front door see the headlights of the truck, they start firing upon it. And they all see as Lila grips and drags you to the ground.
I just yelled at Jack, fucking get her off and try not to hurt her.
Jack becomes visible, and he tries punching at her. He is punching, he's kicking, he is like, I don't know if this is going to work. And with only 1 success, I mean, he's hitting her, but she does not look like she's taking much damage here.
I use compel and tell her off.
This is going to be at a minus penalty. She currently has you in her teeth, dragging you.
I can still yell it.
Go ahead and give me dominate
And charisma.
And charisma. But there is a -2 penalty on this.
Fuck you, Rose.
I'm just saying, try to compel a giant dog to let go as it's got a hold of your shoulder. Even police have issues with that with their canines. And this is military.
I'm gonna reroll. Two successes.
2 successes. She acknowledges what you said. As you say it, she slams her head right into yours. She is not giving up a fuck. Your words went right over her head. As the rest of you see this, what are we doing?
I'm gonna get out of the car and start fucking fighting a dog, apparently. I made no promises about not attacking this fucking dog.
Max, anything you're doing?
Did the truck come to a full and complete stop?
It has. There are bullets raining down upon it. Sable has opened her door and kind of hiding behind it as she's, preparing to dash to go fight this dog.
I'm going to ready my shotgun and then hold my action to see what Sergey does. My whole action is going to be shadowing and covering Sergey.
Are we doing anything to summon anybody?
I mean, I think everybody's kind of in the shit. I could give out the bat call. What's the bat sound like?
James Gordon.
Time to start screeching, Max.
Shit, that's a pigeon. What's a fucking bat sound like? I'm gonna ask Google what a bat sounds like.
After a few moments,
I'm getting my head down,
that-
using the truck as cover and trying to figure this the fuck out.
as Max is Googling to figure out what a bat sounds like and imitating
Basically-
a pigeon, Sergey, what are you doing in this moment as you are under gunfire?
Is Nick's like right in the doorway?
No, Nyx is maybe about 40 to 50 feet away from the front door. She has a semicircle of people around her. Also, there is a thing in the chat for Max from our local bat. and
Uh,
that the semicircle are firing upon the truck. It doesn't seem like they're really hurting it much, but that windshield's looking a little cracked.
are there more inside inside the church?
You cannot see as the front door is closed.
How did the puppers get out if the front door is closed?
Dog was already outside. Dog was hiding behind everyone. Please remember, I will say it again, Lila is a blood-bonded familiar. She is a familiar to Derek. Just like West has his bats, Derek has Lila. She can move on her own and control herself in her own way, but she is still tied to him and has supernatural abilities, strength, and power because of ingesting his vampiric.
And hopefully
So-
soon Nyx will have one. For emotional trauma last episode.
Just potentially.
Crawl before
So-
you walk. We got to survive this.
Sable's already on her way to help Nix, right?
She is preparing to dash here in a moment.
Okay. And she told us that she's heading there, right?
Yeah, they gave you a quick reminder. Going.
Okay. So I trust their fighting capabilities, so I'm gonna put the truck through the front of the church.
You speed off with the truck. Max is left without his cover because he did not realize the truck was moving.
Oh shit! I thought Max was still in the truck.
Oh, I never got out of the truck.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you just ducked.
No,
I thought you were
I
ducked by the
ducked
door.
down in the cab.
Ah, okay. Then
100%.
you are still in the truck. Sergey, grabs hold of your seatbelt and kind of like pins you back with one arm.
Until
He
not
looks at you
Max.
This is gonna hurt, and rams the semicircle, taking out about 15 of the 30 that are here. Or did I say?
Let's say
You
you said
take-
30.
Yeah, we're gonna go with 30. You take out about half of this semicircle as you smash into the front steps. The truck goes slightly airborne as you go through the door. And as this happens, Max finally realizes that a bat just screeches. And as he is going through this front door and freaking out because he's gone airborne, he lets out an ear-piercing screech. And out of nowhere, as Sable is running to go help Nyx, there is a flash, a swarm of bats, as you see West reappears and fucking tackle slams into Lila, forcing her to let go. He looks to Sable. No! In! I got the dog! In!
I mean, I guess I'm going in.
And as you run in, you see that West is battling with Lila. And he, with his newfound strength, he is biting her. He is throwing her around. His bats are swarming at her and swarming at the remaining semicircle of vampires out here. Jack and his friend are firing into the crowd as well, while trying to help Nyx to their feet. You good there?
Fuck yeah, I'm good. I meant to do that. Fucking go! And I yell for Ray Ray. And kind of like just shout in whatever direction. Ray Ray, you better be fucking ass over here! And pull out my titty guns.
And as you are pulling out your guns, you see a glint of a smile behind 4 of these vampires in a semicircle. And out of nowhere, they just start getting stabbed. There's blood spurting from them. No one can literally see anything. And absolutely, Wes, there are titty guns, and your character has made a revisit. I'm allowing them to come back. And titty guns are important, okay? If there are not titty guns, this is not a Rose stream, okay?
There's not titty guns, there's a booty gun.
I'm gonna mute stream and lurk.
That is no fun.
This is the biggest battle of the entire series. Not that I've now revealed this to all the players, but this is the biggest battle I've put together.
And I'm gonna cackle as I run in and yell over my shoulder, go, "Have fun, Jack! By the way, doggy rule has been lifted. Have fun!"
Ray Ray smirks, and Wes looks. No, the dog's mine. I'm sick of this damn dog. It's mine. I'll get you the cat, by the way. You get the cat. I heard that earlier. You get cat. I have
And
something for you.
I just wink and be like, "You better not fucking leave before I see you, sir."
And as he has launched into combat with him, Nix, as you're running in, go ahead and give me a firearms and dexterity.
Sweet baby Ray. Rerolling 1.
Alright, I will mention, I believe you were down by
3
willpower now?
Yeah.
Alright, you're down by 3. Still
3 successes.
3 successes. You get some shots in. They are reeling back. Only 2 get a shot off at you. Only 1 hits. You catch a bullet to the side. It's not much. It's a small caliber gun. You only take 1 damage. Abel, were you running towards that front door as well now?
Yeah, that's what I said. I guess I'm running in.
Very well. Are you trying to attack anyone on your way in? Or are you
I
just
don't
pushing
see
behind
anyone
the
on
truck?
my way in at this immediate moment. Have I?
Okay, so let me reiterate how the battlefield is going. So there was a semicircle of 30 people. Crash with his truck went through about 15 of them. Some of them are now fully gone. The other ones are laying on the ground hurt. The other 15 were shooting down at Nix, Jack, you, and the other guy. Lila is fighting with West. And 4 of them are now being stabbed, that remaining 15. As there are still quite a few firing towards you.
Don't forget, I injured some.
Yes, there are also another 2 that are injured.
And I see this all as I open the door.
This is not as you're entering this door. This is as you are running toward. These people are outside. You guys were stopped further back, pushing at the church. You now see that the church door is wide open because there's a big ass truck in.
Okay. What is the closest threat?
Let's say there are 3 that are still somewhat closer to the doorway.
Any of them by a wall?
They are by a wall. They're by the pillars of the church.
One closest to the wall, I am going to grab. I'm running a rouse check now.
So,
Woohoo! I got a 9.
a 9. You have kept the piece in check.
And I'm gonna take their shadow and grab them to the wall.
Mm. As you do this, they smash against the wall. They struggle as hard as they can. They can't move. The other two that were there, they're stunned, giving you just enough time to slip past into the door. And as you and Nyx make it through the front door, seeing the truck that is slightly stuck in the air in the church door, because these are big church doors, kind of just dangling a little forward, you hear an extra hail of gunfire. As you peek back, you can see that more of the Nosferatu have started to join this fight and helping Jack and his friend eliminate the outside force. But as everyone has arrived in the church, you look forward. There are still 50 people in this church. But you do not see Prince. You do not see Erica. And you do not see Griff or Derek. The boss said not to let them through.
Quick question: have the witches shown up yet?
The witches have not arrived just. They were a little further ways away, guys. Message them.
Sergey, you fucking getting out or what?
Door pops open. Yeah, I'm getting out.
Let's fucking go, bitch.
2 doors pop open.
But I would like to try to intimidate a room of 50 people.
Very well. You are going to activate Daunt, I'm guessing?
Yeah, that'll work.
Alright, give me one
Rouse
rouse check.
check.
Yep.
That's success.
Perfect. As you get out this truck, your forehead is bleeding. When you hit that door, your head hit the steering wheel. It is kind of cut open and bleeding a bit. But you have stepped out. You are looking almost like Rick from Borderlands. And you've got the big ass hammer up on your shoulder. And everyone looks and they're murmuring to themselves, "Ooh." And Max, as you roll out, you gotta kind of pop your arm back into place. Let out a small exclamation.
Ugh.
But everyone is not paying attention to you. Their eyes are on the man with the hammer.
Oh, awesome. Easily find the first closest person that's looking at him and try to take their head off with my shotgun.
Very well.
Click, click, boom.
Firearms and dexterity.
Shotgun's doing most of the work here.
It is a +3.
I rolled a 9 and 2 threes.
9 and 2 threes. We'll give you that +3. You don't decapitate anyone, but you definitely blow out someone's shoulder. And you hit the guy next to him. There are two of them that have dropped back, and they look injured.
Clack,
What is the
clack.
rest of this group doing?
Sergey's gonna clear his throat and try to continue on with this intimidation because, he notices, right?
Mm-hmm.
That he notices that they're a little intimidated by him, right?
Absolutely. You can see everyone is
And
kind of taking a step back. They're
with what Max
slowly
just did,
drawing
all right.
guns.
He's gonna try to continue us. He's just gonna step forward and sling the hammer up across his back where the head's sitting like right beside his head. Look, I'm not going to bullshit you or anything. What just happened to your friend can happen to you unless you leave, or the worse. Your
Can I
choice. 5
can I
seconds.
can I help him by walking up and putting my arm over his shoulder and kind of going, blowing out my gun and going, yeah, I'm fucking feeling crazy tonight. So make it easy, please.
I can promise you that the hammer will most definitely take it off.
Roll. Add. We're gonna do manipulation and
Who's
charisma from Sergey. You're gonna add 1 dice for your presence, and you're gonna add 2 dice because of Nyx's manipulation helping you out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice.
Want a blood dice?
Correct. 1 blood dice.
That is 4 successes.
4 successes. You see a few of the weaker, smaller looking ones towards the front. They look at each other and they drop their weapons and they start heading out. Like, fuck this! Nope! Nope, I didn't sign up for this shit. I didn't sign up for a big man with a hammer. Fucking Lila's out there fucking rolling around with that guy. Nope, nope. But as they go to run, some of their comrades around them open fire. And all 5 of them that tried to run, they're mowed down in seconds. You are now down to 45 in here. 2 of them are gravely.
Sergey? They picked the stupid choice. It's hammer time.
Dun, dun, dun. How close is one to me?
Closest one to you, you can get there in a turn. There's a group of 4 or 5 of them there.
He's gonna point at that group first, be like, "You order first," and just take off towards them.
Melee and strength.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
45 dice. Go ahead.
Yeah.
One, 5 successes.
5 successes. With that, you cleave through 4 of them. And 4 of them get absolutely obliterated by the hammer. The last guy was able to duck out the way. He pulls his gun and he fires at you. Give me a dexterity. -1 from it. You are a big target.
No successes.
No successes. Shot hits you in the leg. It hits you right in the thigh. It doesn't cripple you, but your leg does bounce just a slight bit. You're going to take -1 superficial damage. Nyx and Sable, where are we going?
How many people did you say ran out?
5 are dead. We are now down, and then Sergey just killed another 4, so we're down to 41. We're playing this by horde rules of D&D, where if you hit over a certain level of success, you will kill quite a few. And their rolls will only be grouped as a group attack, not all individual. If we did that, we'd be here all night.
What's the likelihood of me being able to genuinely scare a large group of people?
Well, they are already kind of nervous. They're kind of intimidated by Sergey. They've now watched 9 of their people get killed. They're feeling a little fearful. This is not exactly what they signed up for. But you can see the ones towards the back, about 20 of them back there. They are wearing black robes, and they look like they are devout followers. But it does not look like you'll be able to get everyone.
should I be rolling?
What are you using?
Probably a lovely combination of manipulation and fear, the unadulterated fear.
Okay, correction. What is it you're trying to do? I don't see what it is you're trying to do. Spell, mesmerize, shadow cloak, shadow cast.
Work large scale.
So you're just trying to command a presence here?
Yeah.
Alright, then give me dominate as well as charisma.
Alright. Smock of the logs. Use manipulation.
Sorry, your character's not built to do that.
Yes, she is. She has a focus in intimidation for corrosion. You know what I'm
Yeah, coercion, trying to force people to work with you. Not in a bad. That you'd need something like Daunt. Daunt makes people afraid.
I put high in manipulation. Ooh, critical success.
Critical success. There are a few who are looking towards you. And they've realized that you've come into this fight with brass knuckles. You don't have a gun in your hand. And a bunch of them look towards each other like, fuck? And quite a few have started pointing their guns kind of in your general direction. But they're kind of trembling a little bit, realizing that, this may not go in a good fashion. We're gonna say 5 of them are shaking as they're looking. Anything else you're doing?
Can I cast a shadow cloak?
That you can. And I will let this be a sweeping attack.
That's not an attack.
Oh,
Shadow
never
cloak
mind.
gives me
I
to
read
stealth
it
and
now.
intimidation. It's for next turn.
Alright, then give me a rouse check for it.
It doesn't require rouse.
Okay.
It gives me ×2 to my stealth and intimidation for next turn.
Alright, okay. Very familiar with. Good. Alright, so Sable is squaring up, preparing for next turn. And as you are squaring up, those 5 people are going to take shot at you. So go ahead and give me a dexterity roll.
Just dex or anything else?
Just dex, because you are just trying to dodge out the way.
Okay. One success?
Ooh, 1 success. They did take a -2 penalty, so only 1 shot hits you, but it catches you in the stomach. There's a -1 to your health there. They are still shaking and nervous about it. They have seen you just get hit and you're still not moving. Nyx?
Since I got the titty guns pulled out and I see Sable doing her thing and Sergey doing his thing, I start covering kind of both of them and start shooting.
Alright, give me that firearm and dexterity.
Three successes.
3 successes. They only had 1 success.
Bitches get stitches from Judge Judy.
You're firing through. Drop another 3. We are down to 38. And as this is going on, and everything seems to be getting a little worse, you realize you're not making much of a dent in this force. You hear strange chanting from behind you as the doors get blown open and the pack of witches shows up. They start chanting, and you see 10 of the lesser kindred front, 10 ghouls there. Their necks all snap. We are down to 28 left as the witches are using the truck as cover. Miss Sherry is walking in behind. As you are able to see outside in this moment, you can see that Wes is looking pretty bloodied, but he is holding his own very well against Lila. She is panting and losing strength at this moment. The rest of the vampires out there are almost dead. The, bad one. Back up to the top of the order with Max.
Really quick side note. I don't know why when you said the witches came in, I got the scene from Shrek 3, Snow White walking in and doing that scream, that song.
Kind of similar. Not as big and showy, but,
Still
they
same
brought an
feeling.
intimidation level. Yeah.
Now that Max's blood is kind of calming down, now that we've gone through the building, now that we're in the fight, I'm going to use Auspex 1 and activate Sense the Unseen. And then do a quick scan to see if there's anybody hiding, anybody trying to obfuscate, anybody trying to, outside of Sable, of course, because I obviously don't care what she's doing, but she gave me a great idea. I should be looking for that stuff.
Go ahead and roll.
Right. It is Wits plus Auspex.
Get a hit on this end.
I got 5 successes, bro.
As
Three
you're
of them are
looking,
6. Mark of the Beast.
as you are looking around, you see no one is hidden on this bottom. But sitting up on a balcony, up at the top, just looking down, smiling, you see Lucy smirking, wearing a sleeveless vest, just looking down at this crowd, licking his face.
Oh, I don't even think twice about that. Aim anywhere towards him. Whether I hit him or not is irrelevant. And pull the trigger of that giant fucking cannon I'm using.
Firearms and dexterity.
I got an 8.
Ooh, he hides you. So the shot from this shotgun, it misses. It scatters around him. But he takes notice that you've noticed him. He smirks towards you. And then he hides behind the pillar. You see him just slowly slink off.
I just hope he's not the only one that notices up there.
Sable, give me a wits and awareness.
One critical success and one failure, but it wasn't a failure on my blood die.
As you hear Max firing again, you look up kind of in the general direction that he was firing, and you look over. Looking a little confused.
We got a spy.
I'm going to look look up at where he was previously looking.
As you look up, you see no one there. You see the bullet wounds in the wall.
Fun times. I cannot see the spy. He cannot be my problem.
He's undercover. He's undercover. Lucian up top.
I still can't see him, so there's not much I can do about him.
I think that's all I can do on my action.
All right, then we are heading on to Sergey, who is attacking next.
Is the one guy still there that shot me, standing like right beside me?
He is still right there by you. He's trying to get another shot.
He'll look at him and point the hammer at him and be like, "I'll be back for you," and dash for his next group and swing.
He blinks, nervous, and within that
I want
blink,
him
he is
to
gone.
watch. I want him to watch what's about to happen so he knows.
As he was preparing to shoot you again, he blinked for a second, and out of nowhere, you're not there, and he turns his head as he hears you swing at the group behind you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 successes.
7 successes. You take out a group of 8 of them. There were 8 of them still grouped up right here. Everyone has been absolutely obliterated. There are body parts flying everywhere. And in this moment, he is too nervous to even fire at you. He looks stunned and drops.
He'll just look back and be like, "Don't worry, I will not forget about you."
Next,
I push up next to Sergey and shoot not the one that he clearly is talking to, but I shoot around him and that one vampire.
very well. You guys are left with a 20. Seem like more devout followers.
So anyways, I started blasting.
And roll it.
I got 2 successes.
2 successes. You take out 3 of these guys. These ones are a little more hardy. They are a little more prepared for what is about to happen. And as you take out 3, 4 fire at you. Go ahead and dex me.
I was about to say after you take me to dinner first. 2 successes.
2 successes. Ooh. They only had 1 success, and they had 2 critical failures. They have fucking...
I had one critical. I had 1 critical success on that too.
Well, yeah, they had 2 ones they rolled. They fired wide and just spraying out. In fact, in the fact that they were spraying out, they had another one of their guys. They are down to 16. They have 16 left because they accidentally clipped their own dude. He moved and they shot the wrong way. Sable, you see the field is clearing up. Go ahead.
I was just gonna go. I cackle and just yell, "You fuckers can't shoot for shit!"
Well, it's a stressful situation, okay?
No, it ain't, fucker!
Sable, it is your turn. The field is looking a lot more cleared. Sergey has been coming through like a wrecking ball, cleaving a pathway forward. You still remember the balcony where Max was shooting. You can clearly reach it. You have a decision to make. You stick with the group. You chase yourself.
I'm sticking with the group right now.
There you go.
That's what Max said to do in the beginning, and that's what I am choosing to stay to do. Is there anybody close by that is not paying attention to me?
They're within range. They're closer towards the altar. And a lot of them are now all looking towards Sergey and Nyx as they have just wiped out their numbers. So there's almost all of them are staring at.
I am going to duck around so I can get a better shot on somebody with a little bit more hidden.
Attacking from the shadows. Go ahead.
What would you like me to roll? Just my standard?
Do your strength and your brawl, but because of the fact that you are using shadow cloak and you are stealthing, go ahead and add 2 to.
We brought our own ninja.
5 successes?
5 successes. You just start swinging your way through. You knock out 3 more. You are just absolutely blasted to the back of their skull. Fist right through their head. And in this moment, as the witches prepare to attack, everyone hears the fucking church door blow open. And you see a large black mass gets thrown in at the altar, knocking down the 3 people that were standing there. And as everyone looks, it is Lila's body. And as everyone turns to look through the door, West is standing there bloodied, looking battered as hell, and pissed. I am sick of the goddamn dog! And in that moment, you notice he does something that you not. He twists his hand forward, and you see the ones that were hit by Lila, their bones start to crack, their limbs twist in unnatural ways, and they shatter. Nyx, you remember this. You remember when you were fighting out in the swamps of the mansion, and Christina did this. And fleeting, memory comes back to you. You were in the cemetery holding Morgana's lifeless body. The West feeding Christine. We realize he is gained out of her.
Oh, fuck. I just yelled to him. West, not only are we talking about my kitty, we're talking about some other things too. And I just give him a very serious but like empathetic, like serious as in, you're not in trouble, but we need to talk.
He nods toward you, and even the witches look a little shocked at him, but they go ahead and they cast their magic, and they remove the final 10 people in the room. They have crippled them, they have turned them into a red mist. As the four of you, these witches, are in the room, and West is propped up against the door, breathing heavy.
Is my little guy that I pretty much mindfucked still down on his knees?
He is still there. The witches look towards him and they were about to cast, and then Miss Sherry looks like, no, 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 no. That's his. That's the big man. You don't mess with that.
I give a nod over to her too. I'm like, yep, that's his. Don't touch him.
And where's the door at? That would the secret door?
The secret door is under the altar. It is a mere 10 to 15 feet away.
So is it like the altar moves and the door opens, or you move the altar, then there's still the door there? Oh.
Good thing you got a battering.
He is the battering ram.
I'm gonna go back and grab the little guy by his leg and start dragging him over to the altar. Are you scared?
He is shaking, and there is some regular tears running down his cheek. He seems that he's only a lesser ghoul, so he doesn't have blood tears. He's shaking like, yep, yeah, I'm a little scared. This is going bad. No, I'm dead. I'm dead, 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 dead.
I had you left at the beginning. I would have let you go, but now I need something to knock on a door. And when I get over there to the altar, I'm just gonna freaking, as hard as I can, just bring him over my head and slam him into the altar.
Give me a strength, please. Add that presence to it.
I get to add one. Let's see. One. It is 4 successes.
4 successes. You pick this man up. It is like he weighs nothing. And you are slamming him against the wall. You are pounding him in. Eventually, it slides with a loud screech. Metal, stone. And it slides open. You are left holding what resembles a Halloween decoration of a person. The door is open.
Hammer would have been faster, but it works.
Max, as this door opens, you see a glint figure.
Going down which steps?
Down the secret steps.
I'm gonna quick put my back to the truck and reload my shotgun.
No worries, that's a free action. Continue forward.
Awesome. And then I'm rushing over to the secret doors and shotgun first. Leading. I see any movement. Any movement. That's not Sergey, obviously.
Very well. And who all is following?
I'll follow.
As much as I want to talk to Wes about his newfound power, I go down.
If we're all going down, I'm letting Sergey go first.
I will gladly go first.
Aces in their places, folks.
As we're going to do that, let's set up fun scene. Sergey, chucks the lifeless body off to the side. He forces his way through this small opening. We'll say he has a flashlight on hand or he uses his phone. He's able to illuminate the path. Max, quietly tucked behind him, following his path. And Nyx is following as well. However, as Sable approaches, dares to go down. She is grabbed and thrown across the church. She clatters against the rows of pews, bashing right. And as everyone hears this down in the tunnel, the door slams shut. The altar is back. Within a few moments, the witches are pushed out the door with threats. The door is magically barricaded. Sable starts getting up from her knees, up from being knocked out. Lucian appears from the shadow. My. Looks like it's time that we finish that conversation from earlier. Sable, is there anything you want to say?
I told you a long fucking time ago to stop calling me that.
Let's see you move. He lunges forward. And with that, we are going to cut for this episode. The group is now split. 3 of them underground, stuck back below the ground. They have seen this door shut. They know it cannot be reopened currently. They know that Sable may very well be under attack. Their only way forward. Their only way is forward, unknown circumstances. The question now lies: which the Somber hold the title of the last? Will Max finally see the prince freed? Maybe to find his higher power. Who wins in our giant match? Eric? Sir. Tune in next Sunday to see the rest of this fight play out. And then we will have one final episode for you after that following week, when we will also pick our final winner for our Toys for Tots charity event. You will win a free $20 gift of your choosing, whether it is gift card or video game. And we have an incredible time. And this week we are actually going to raid out because I've got some stuff to do tonight, so I won't be able to join for our normal video that we watch. So let's see who we're gonna.
I'm just going to say really quick, for my stream, I am going to end it tonight, like usual. Even though I'm not sticking around either, because I got to be up for work.
It seems that Max is busy. Well, then I shall bid all of our players good night. I will see them back next week.
Another
For
great
sure.
session. Have a
Tonight
good one.
was great.
Absolutely.
And
A lot of fun like
Yeah.
always.
Yeah.
Here. All right. Now let's see where we're gonna send you guys tonight. Sorry, that was overly laggy. My fucking computer is being a piece of shit. I'll have to deal with that at some point. Has to be something with OBS. Probably some new update that screwed me. Let's see. Where do we have somebody playing Baldur's Gate. You know what? Let's go visit our friend Luda. Let's see what this man's doing tonight. But as always, remember that I love you guys. Each and every one of you out there. You are all incredible human beings. And we are going to be back next week with the next episode, where this fight goes on even more wild. Don't forget that the VOD will be put up on YouTube this week, so you can keep up with the whole series and be prepared for everything. And as always, remember that I love you, each and every one of you, and that I am proud of you. Whether you've done something great this week, whether you haven't, that's okay, because you don't always have to be productive, guys. Until next time, bye bye, and let's go share a smile.